Welcome back, everybody, to another episode of Reverse 1999. StarBornFeline here. So we're picking up where we last left off on part 7 of chapter 6 of Duel. So let's see here. Very quickly, let me just review. So last we left off, Marcus and his leader were all investigating. We're still looking into the reports about possible management activity in the connection to Isolde's family. Isolde had a bit of a breakdown after she had a bit of a traumatic relapse. However, our good Dr. in Green managed to step in and prevent it from escalating too much, and not before we had to play at Ghostbusters. But anyway, on to part 7. Fair Duel, a showdown for the future of a shining star.
Good day. I would like to check the date of a novel. Yes, it is Der Mann ohne Eigenschaften by Robert Musil. Oh, I see.
What'd they say?
Just as I remembered it. The novel was completed in 1930. The word Cacania was also created by Robert Musil. Cacania should not be a nickname for anyone in 1914.
It doesn't belong to this era. She could be with Manus Vindictae, or at least associated with their people.
What's more, when we were at the Secession building, I read that painting, The Salvation. It seemed out of place compared to the other paintings. Théophile may have applied a new technique on the Salvation, a more daring kind, audacious even. But these are only subtleties, I can't be too certain. I was interrupted by that strangely speaking gentleman, so I didn't get everything. Another thing, its content reminds me of the symbol of the circle. This twisting circle resembles the circles in the Salvation. Heinrich called them magical circles, one next to another. They must be more than just circles, I think. Was he demonstrating the madness of passion? But the lines are clean. Perhaps the purity of eternity? No, the circles are too twisted for that. Or was he just representing a primitive state of being?
I don't understand any of it. So this must be art.
Man, you're funny sometimes.
I wasn't joking.
Huh?
Based on what we know, we can't be sure if this group of young arcanists and the Manus are connected. But we all know that the latter is eager to win over the cynical revolutionary youth. You did well, Marcus. The important figures of the circle, Isolde, Heinrich, and even the late Théophile. We had made contact with them all. Only this Cacania. What does the intel say about her?
Cacania, also known as Miss Clara, inherited her arcane skills from her family. She's able to reflect people's thoughts in a mirror. She was once a medical student, but dropped out halfway through. These days, she shows up at various social events as a psychiatrist, which the Foundation tries to prohibit because she doesn't have a license. And she is also an activist.
An activist?
According to Mr. Heinrich, she is meeting with a doctor named Schwartz today.
Schwarz. The family Dr. Carr mentioned. Let's try our luck there.
Now then, Miss Clara, Mr. Schwartz. Only 3 weapons are allowed in the duel. The army knife, the sword, and the pistol.
I will leave the choice to Dr. Schwartz, for he has more experience in these duels than I do. It's an honor to fight you, and I look forward to ending your winning streak.
Not so much an honorable thing for me.
Excuse me, please.
Pardon me, what is happening?
A duel, ma'am. Just as Dr. Schwartz was demonstrating his therapy, Miss Clara barged right in. They were arguing, and this is how they decided to end it. To ensure fairness of the duel, the combat must happen within 48 hours of the challenge, but I've never seen one take place on the spot.
Well, I hope they know what they're doing. I don't want to get caught as collateral damage.
That green dress. So she is Kakanya. What do we do? If she gets injured, our mission will...
Don't worry about people in that time. It is their life to live. Never intervene if you don't know the exact consequences of your actions. The course of history is more important than our investigation. This is Investigator Greta Hoffman. What? Hold on. I'll be right back.
Where are you going?
The field agent squad needs to speak to me. This won't take long. I will leave this to you. Remember what I said, Marcus.
Yes, madam. Leaving this to me. To me. To me. Breathe, Marcus. There's nothing to be nervous about. You can't be an assistant forever. There will come a day when you're all on your own. Just like at the Secession building, I only have to watch her. If I end up talking to Miss Kakanya, I'll just pretend to be an ordinary employee of the Foundation. Easy. You used to do well on your own, when you were reading in the lighthouse and the forest. Dr. Schwartz. 3 times he has been involved in duels, and 3 times he has won. Impressive. This time he's still going for the pistol. But Miss Kakanya does not have an assistant, and she has only 1 witness in this duel. This is not right. Why did she agree to this? She's being reckless. Even an arcanist should have at least 1 assistant in a duel. Dr. Schwartz's assistant brought them a pair of pistols. FN Model 1910. Is that a right weapon for a duel? It's too crowded here. I can't see. No, the pistol given to Miss Kakanya. Something's wrong with it. The bullets. Her life is in danger if the duel begins. But Madam Hoffman warned me about the consequences of intervention. What if I just go and talk to her as an employee of the Foundation branch, like I did at the Secession building? So far, Heinrich has been difficult to communicate with, while Mr. Carl doesn't want us to get in touch with Miss Isolde. Miss Kakanya is the only person who is both a friend of Theophil and associated with the Circle, but I have to be careful with this name. If she is indeed one of the Manus Vindictae, I will be jeopardizing this mission by going near her. But wait! She doesn't know that I'm from the headquarters, so she probably will talk to me. But how do I know she doesn't know my identity? What if Mr. Call is not to be trusted? And what if Mr. Call and she are in this together? Their names both start with a K. What am I thinking? Stop. I'm not on the Flannan Isles anymore. I can't waste my day on endless thoughts. Remember what Madame Hoffman said. Think of the immediate mission. I have to prevent Kakanya from getting killed in the duel. She has the clues about Theophil that I need. Never intervene if you don't know the exact consequences of your actions. I have assessed the risks, madam. I will not stand by and watch this happen, even if I don't know the consequences.
I need to make this clear to you. Not only have you hindered Miss Dietersdorf from getting the treatment she needs, but you have repeatedly defamed me.
I can only admit that you're right if you have to call a different academic perspective slander.
A different academic perspective? Do you really think Freud and his petty tricks are academic? One could hardly find a worse insult to science than this.
Is that so? Do you really mean that? Rumor has it that you taught the military the method of hypnosis for a price. Do you wish to clear things up here? Your silence is a resounding yes. Tell me, why did you please the ministers with these petty tricks, but not with your most advanced electrotherapy you've been touting? Do you harbor negative feelings towards Mr. Freud because of his open rejection of hypnosis?
What does any of this have to do with you?
Many things, Mr. Schwartz. Your behavior has greatly undermined the interests of arcanists, who are your own people. Not to mention that hypnosis is a violation of a patient's free will. And I have reason to believe that this duel is entirely personal. I must make it clear that your wife's appointment with me has nothing to do with the rumors of your lackluster performance in the bedroom. I'm not the real enemy, Mr. Schwartz. The gossip mongers and tabloid writers are.
You...
Are both duelists ready?
Perfectly ready.
I'm ready to... No! She's not!
Huh?
Miss Kakanya needs another minute. The crowd. Shoot me. I want to go home. Why, oh, why did you apply for this mission, Marcus? I am Miss Kanya's assistant. I am here to...
Sorry to interrupt, miss, but the last time I checked, I couldn't possibly afford a St. Pavlov Foundation member to be my aide.
Ah, darn it. I forgot about my badge.
So, the Foundation is trying to intervene. Don't worry, Miss Foundation staff. Look around. We're doing it the human way. No arcane skills involved. The head of the Foundation branch should not be your role model. Mind you, you're giving up a part of your integrity for taking his clones. A terrible deal indeed. Besides, they're using human guns. We don't need the Foundation's license to use these. I'm not doing anything against the Foundation's rules, am I? If it's urgent, can we wait until after the duel? Please stand back. The bullets can't tell the difference between friend and enemy.
Please don't use that gun. The bullets in it are dangerous.
What?
The bullets are wrong. The gun will burst if you pull the trigger. Sir, I demand that the gun be checked.
The size of these bullets. I need an explanation, Mr. Spots. I thought you had at least the integrity of a gentleman. The bullets in my gun are wrong. If I pull the trigger, as Miss Foundation here said, the barrel will burst.
A bursted barrel? I remember now. That Anton boy lost the duel to Schwartz for the same reason. Did Schwartz do something to his gun too? And was the guard in on it too? Huh?
This is defamation. I have never...
Please! Who is dueling here?
Ah, the guards are here.
Hey, don't step on my dress! Not good. Madame Hoffman has not come back yet. Madame Hoffman!
Hey, miss! The helpful Miss Foundation employee!
Miss Kakanya?
Don't stand there! Come here! Okay, this is a quiet road. We're going to jump, Miss Foundation. 3, 2, 1, here we go!
Okay. First of all, let me just say, Kanya's savage. She really tore into Schwartz. Second of all, yeah, Schwartz, definitely hate him now. He's a cheat, he's a fraud, he's a coward. But we are moving onwards and seeing what happens next.
It's an honor to meet you.
Okay, let's see here.
Seal off that exit! Don't let them get away!
Got to sneak away. Don't worry, Miss Foundation. I won't leave you behind. I'll help you as you helped me.
That's not... Kanya, this way!
Ilich, I thought you were out selling bears on the street. Is that the magic mustache? You clever boy. Quick, name your price.
You sure you can afford that, Kanya?
I like this kid.
Triple the price. Just about what I can accept. You know my limits, old friend. Put it on, Miss Foundation. Don't take it off. You'll be exposed. It smells, but bear with it. Now keep quiet and follow me. I'll get you to safety. Lead us if you want your pay, Ilich.
Got it. Follow me.
Oh, shoot. I forgot how to out. I was doing some grinding earlier and I just let it on auto. Still, that works out fairly okay on my end. Okay, let's see here. How do I want to deal with this? Focus on you for now.
The moment of silence.
Debuff.
I can hear it. Relax.
Ignite the fire.
Benefit
And let the
from
fairies fly. But yeah, so generally speaking, Schwartz from what I see is that I'm not sure if it's based on an actual person or not, but it seems that he's kind of a jerk regardless. I think he's actually meant to be a representation of some of the less morally outstanding characters in history. Generally speaking. Just because like there are a lot of people throughout history who are like eager to make money, eager to impress us, eager to have their names noted down throughout history, regardless of consequences of who they hurt. And I think Schwartz is meant to represent that.
I smell the scent of mint.
That hurt. Hold on. So,
time for tongues to speak of truth.
initiate that.
Relax.
This should KO.
The
Let's just
scale
double
of
check.
your soul has tilted. The balance needs to be restored.
Yeah, I'm recording this a little bit later in the night, so I'm trying to be a little bit quiet. Like I said, I think we have headphones, and I remember to change settings on my computer, so it's picking up my voice on the recorder and playing through my headphones, and not through my speakers. So let's see here. Next up, we're going to debuff.
Just here.
Dance with the sugar. Hold on. Have him buff you.
Ears to listen.
Dance with the sugar plums. And then start the fire.
Until the torch is lit.
Relax.
That.
It is here.
That.
I can hear it.
There.
Things. There reasons.
Okay. So we should be able to wrap it up this round, I think.
The moment of silence.
Buff Mr. Soul.
It is here.
Start stoke the flames a little bit.
What a tragedy.
And then it's time for the
We
showstopper.
walk in long nights.
Ah, darn it. I thought that would be enough for both of
Stay
them.
balanced.
Oh well. Not a problem. Almost, actually.
Time for tongues to speak of truth.
Oh well.
The moment of utterance.
Oh well, this landed.
The scale of your soul has tilted. The balance needs to be restored.
So... Let's see.
Victory secured. I should excuse myself.
Very nice. Oh, there's that. Okay, there we go. So, again, just gonna reiterate real quick. Schwartz, piece of human garbage. And quick thinking to Miss Kakanya and Marcus for being able to get away like that. Using a magic mushroom, a magic mustache of all things. I hear my domestic magic, that phrase, magic mustache. I can't help but think a little bit of the Howl's Moving Castle, the Ghibli film, where I think wasn't the princess named Marcus there? No, Marco. His name was Marco. I'm sorry. He would use a cloak and then just give himself a giant beard and mustache to disguise himself. That was funny. But anyway, on to part 8 real quick. Mirror and lantern. You and I met, and the room was aglow with light.
Kakanya! This way! Over here!
Elite! Thanks a lot. The prop show came in handy.
Finally. Why do I keep having things stick to my lips?
Ha! Be careful with that. It is no ordinary beard. Every single strand was soaked in a Bohemian potion, mixed with bloodroot, toad's heart, and Yabengal. Why were the gods after you?
That's a long story. And oh, don't worry about this kind little lady. She saved my life, and she's sort of a friend.
A third of? This is bad. The connection is down. I can't get in touch with Madame Hoffman. She's probably in an important conversation with the field agent squad and has calls on block. It's okay, Marcus. You can do this yourself. Just stay in the conversation. Communication is not that hard. You've done this through before. You can do it.
My, Kakanya! Are you friends with the government officials now? Times have changed indeed. I've been here for a whole year, but I've never seen an official without a beard. Where are you from? Croatia? Moravia? Galicia?
I grew up in Romania.
Oh, I'm from Bosnia and Herzegovina. That makes us friends, since we're both from somewhere near.
Be careful on the streets these days, Ilich. You could be in trouble too if the gods catch you. After all, you haven't got a license.
Huh? You don't?
Oh, of course not. Have you read the requirements? Records of the safe use of arcane skills within 3 generations. I was born in the streets. I don't even know who my grandmother was. And the records aren't the hard part to get around. If you're applying in Vienna, the license has to be issued by the central government. It's not an Austrian problem, nor a Hungarian problem. The central government sits in the middle. And no official has any idea of what's what. Should this be the Kaiser's concern? Or the König's? Or both? You'd be the biggest fool to listen and follow these broken rules. Stuck in the system, nowhere to go. Unless you work the magic of crowns.
What happens if we don't have an Arcanum license?
Oh, you'll love this. Who knows, you could get 3 days in detention, or maybe 10 years in prison. Even if you are sentenced to prison, they might forget to bring you in. Or, if you're an outstanding citizen who can shed your arcanum during your human re-education, you might get to have a nice life. Without a license, that is. Our justice system is much more unpredictable than the Arcanists. We still have a fair chance of getting away.
Very informative, Ilich.
Oh, well then. Bis später, Kakanya and Miss Foundation. Forget I said anything?
They are...
Some Arcanist kids on the streets. I'm surprised you know nothing about them. The country has changed, lady, and not everything in Vienna is as decent and sumptuous as the buildings on Ringstrasse and Herrengasse. I'm thankful for your help, Miss Foundation, but so far I have returned the favor. You don't want the gods either, do you? Fair even. So, can you tell me why you're here? Oh, I see. Mr. Carl sent you, didn't he? Because I don't have a psychiatrist license. Can't you people give me a break? I swear on my ancestors, I'm doing this entirely the Arcanist way. It has nothing to do with human science. Don't you people ever sleep? Do you not have a life? This is the 10th time this month. Even got rest after working 6 days in a row. I have an Arcanum license inherited from my family. It is nothing to be ashamed of. My fees are reasonable. No one's ever complained.
No, Miss Kakanya, this is really coincidental. I just happen to know that you are a psychiatrist.
Huh? So? Are psychiatrists considered doctors now?
I think there's been a misunderstanding. Wait, I'm not here to check your credentials.
Then what?
So you call yourself Kakanya, but I know your first name is Clara.
Oh, I didn't know the Foundation staff reads my work. How very flattering. Yes, I'm Clara. But Miss Foundation, don't you think Kakanya is an intriguing name? Heinrich, who's a friend of mine, gave me a book which greatly inspired me. Our country is just like that name. It both is and isn't. It both has and has not. If you look for it, it can't be found. Yet if you stop looking, it's everywhere. Look at this country, my friend. The sumptuous buildings rise so high that the people in power never have to lay eyes on the rye farmers of Bohemia, the immigrants from the east coast of the Adriatic Sea, or on the Arcanists. How could there possibly be smog choking the industrial area? How could there possibly be cold houses in the winter? The cafe house is definitely filled with people who love to dance, and not with those who can't afford the heat. Oh no. Surely there's no bureaucracy, no discrimination, no poverty here. This is a city of humanism and freedom. Oh yes. Kakanya, Kaiserlich Königlich, or Kaiserlich Unköniglich. And Kakania, the land. There's no better name for this country.
So then, you did get that book from a friend. Now's my chance. I still have one spider tail Madame Hoffman left me. If I can find a chance to leave the spider tail on her, or in her place. I'm intrigued by the book. Can I see it?
This concludes the report by Semmelweis of the Field Agent Administration. Please confirm, Madam Hoffman.
Yes, report received.
serious, Greta. That was just routine.
And I envy your lightheartedness and optimism. They got you out of Vienna on such short notice. I can only imagine that must have been difficult for you as well. According to your intel, the Empire's had too many assassinations in a short period of time. This is not good for the critical point, Semmelweis.
At least try to stay in a good mood. What else can we do? Aside from that, Greta, I have more to tell you. I was pulled out of Vienna overnight, and I didn't have time to brief the new squad there. You know, it takes ages to get through the briefing process. I might as well just tell you now, personally. There could be an arcanist who has crossed the storm, and is now in Vienna.
What did you say? Do we know more about this arcanist?
We only know his name is Heinrich. We learned about this from the Berlin squad when we met up here, but had no time to verify.
I see. Leave the rest to us.
It's true. He traveled to Berlin during the Sixth Storm and survived the 1913 storm there. And after the 1966 storm and the one in 1929...
And now it's 1913 for the second time. For all the arcanists who crossed the Sixth Storm. This is exciting news.
The time has returned.
I understand the excitement, but perhaps time in its chaotic fashion has inadvertently returned to the same year. I hear you, Semmelweis. This is valuable information. I'll let the...
Greta? Are you still there?
Sorry, I have to go. Something's wrong with the spider tail I left on Marcus. This is not her ritual. Something's happened.
I'm surprised, Miss Marcus. You know so much about Cicera. I thought the Foundation was nothing but bureaucrats and bookworms. Oh, have you been to the Secession building? Did you like it? Shame that book isn't there. Please, come in. Forgive the mess. I must say that it is at least more orderly than the administration of the Empire.
Thank you.
These are stage props. Heinrich left them here. He certainly learned some useful things in Berlin. Make yourself comfortable. I'll get you some tea and look for the book.
Please don't bother, Miss Kakanya. I won't stay long. I have to go back to the branch soon. I just need to confirm that you have that book with you. Is this Kakanya's arcane skill?
Oh, Miss Foundation, it's okay. Just a little trick I use to ensure my personal safety. I usually even charge for this. Look into the mirror which reflects your inner world. This trick has been used by arcanists for thousands of years. When it was first used, the Roman emperors still ruled this land. Speaking of which, Miss Foundation, how did you know that the pistol was tampered with? Your arcane skill?
Don't look at the mirror.
seem curious. No need to be alarmed. I'll treat you gently.
There you go. Alright. So, this fight I remember being super annoying. And you're gonna see why in just a second.
My duty lies with you.
So, it is a guessing game. You basically have to figure out which one it is. But from as far as I can tell, there's no real giveaway.
Deep breaths, miss. Look at the mirror. This is a private session. Your secrets are safe with me. Now, what do you see?
I'm dizzy. Oh, spinning. So this is Miss Cacanya's arcane skill. A maze of mirrors. The orphanage. The Flannan Isles. These look like my memories, but different.
You can look at them directly, miss. They'll reveal your deepest secrets and desires.
They're only illusions, Marcus. Just break her arcane skill and get out.
Okay.
I'll do the only thing I can do. Pray. I see her. She's behind these illusions, but which one is real?
You and me both, Marcus. So, the only real thing I can suggest, and like I tried a couple different things, like early on. All of them have to say the same thing: mirror light, mirror light, mirror light. If you know if all the skills are the same, their defense are all the same. There's no real way to tell them apart, honestly. It's the only thing I can suggest: use AoE skills. Hit as many as you can.
A moment of utterance.
I can hear it.
Relax.
Just try to make sure you hit as many as possible.
Learn from silence.
You found me. Did you see through the illusions, or was it pure luck?
Focus. She can move through mirrors. Got to keep track of her.
Haze, don't resist.
And this is a nice thing that makes it annoying.
The moment of silence.
The fact that she gains a
The moment of utterance.
a retaliation
Till the
skill.
torch is lit.
So, if you are unlucky, or if you don't have enough AoE skills,
This can't be luck. No, I need to be sure. I'd be disappointed for it to fluke.
okay. Top off, and then let's get the burn, keep the burn going. And the one good thing ever is once you get her down, hit it enough times,
The moment of silence.
you can what's the word?
Relax.
Oops, didn't mean to do that. Once you get it down enough, you can actually.
Learn from silence.
You should actually reduce back down to just a single mirror.
Learn from silence.
Everything is a book. Everything can be read. These reflections are merely distractions. I found it. The page of truth.
Oh, it's true. You saw through the illusions as you saw through the pistol. All right, enough of my tricks. What a pleasant surprise. How does your skill work? Let me see.
No, I'm out of here.
I don't know what it's about the line that makes me laugh. Lily Mark just says, "No, I'm out of here."
Time for tongues to speak of truth.
Okay. Here. Dance with the tooth fairies. Still got a good number of
The scale of your
debuffs
soul
on her,
has
so this
tilted.
should hurt.
The balance needs to be restored.
And I will heal, and I will want to heal up after this, because if you let her continue on, she can actually hurt quite a bit.
Relax. It is here. What a tragedy. Come back to me.
I wonder if they could actually see the characters. How would they react if he was fighting your soul? Because I know if you see the fandom, these two get shipped so hard. So how would they actually react in a fight?
No worries. I can hear it. It is here.
Okay. Oh, nice. Free star. I will take that. So let's see.
Time for ears to listen.
I can hear it.
The moment
This
is silent
should do it, I think.
until the torch is lit. Learn from silence.
Oh, there you go.
Ouch.
The way she just walks off screen, like she's less like a person, more like crap.
I won! The curtain has fallen.
Not half bad. So I'm glad the damage the kickback got her. That makes things a little bit easier. But anyway, so we learned a little bit there. Heinrich. So yeah, I wasn't right. I do believe he was deflecting us earlier when Marcus was looking into the circle. So now we have new leads, Heinrich. So I'm curious to see where this goes next. But for now, everybody, I am going to call it there for now. Thank you so much for watching. Remember to be kind. Let's create something new tomorrow and see you on the next video. Until then, please remember to like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff down below. And for this video, comment down below. I don't know if I ever actually add this. It's super simple. What's your favorite color? For me, I love the colors blue and green. Any sort of like royal or azure blue, I love. And then enjoy like a darker, rich like forest green. Those are very nice to me. But anyway, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all in the next video. Until then, this is StarBornFeline saying goodbye.